Yeah, the song popped in my head this morning. I thought somebody was playing it in the building. The song is This Little Light of Mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This Little Light of Mine, y'all know that song. And at first I was like, is this a prank? Is this a joke? Like, who's playing this in the condominium? It usually be so quiet you can hear a pin drop in there. So it just popped into my head, like, this little light of mine. And as I was getting ready, I thought about what this little light of mine meant to me. This little light of mine means to me, if you got a light, any type of light, people are drawn to you. People break their neck and look at you. You always have eye contact with somebody, like mysteriously eye contact. When you walk in the room, motherfuckers get whiplash. I'm not saying I'm the baddest, but when you got a light within you, people are drawn to you. Animals, dogs, cats, birds, rats, cats, whatever, they are drawn to you because of the light. They sense the light. Especially children, especially babies, they're drawn to you. Other people will see your light, and in life sometimes other people know what you got, and you can be totally lost. You can be totally oblivious of what you're working with. I was in a domestic violence shelter, and when I was in the shelter, I took a domestic violence class, and I remember the director at the time, and she asked me something, and I told her the best correlation that I can correlate with domestic violence. I'm speaking from my situation and my situation only. I said the domestic violence that I endured, it was equivalent to a bird being in the caged bird, and your perpetrator or your abuser opening up the gate, the cage one day, and saying, Angie, gone, fly free. You're free, Angie. And it was like, I didn't want to go because I didn't have anywhere to go. I didn't have any family. I didn't have any friends. I didn't have any money. I didn't know where to turn at the time. So when my abuser opened up the gate to the cage, I didn't fly. Because for one, I was scared. For two, I didn't have any resources. For three, I didn't have any family. For four, I didn't know what to do, where to turn, where to go. And she said, out of my 30 some years teaching domestic violence, that is the best correlation I have ever heard of being in a domestic violence situation. You're a caged bird, and your abuser open up the cage and tell you to fly. And you say, no, I don't want to go. It's because they has conditioned you. That's the only place you know. That's the only thing you know. You're not familiar with how the world works, how to take care of yourself, how to function in the real world, how to function in real life. You've been sheltered, you've been spoiled, you've been provided for. You never had to do anything. Your mind has got conditioned to the dopamine, the ups, the downs, the ups, the downs. Your brain get addicted to the dopamine release. It's like you need it. You got so used to the toxicity and the drama that you need it. You need the up, you need the down, you need that roller coaster ride. When things get bad, you always think back and say, Well, I know he can be that kind, charming man. I'ma just sit here and I'ma wait it out. He's just ignoring me. I can endure the month of him ignoring me and not talking to me, because I know he's gonna come back and it's gonna be good again, and he's gonna buy me something expensive, an expensive purse, or take me somewhere. I know he has it in him because I have seen it time and time again. You get conditioned to that abuse, or you endure the black eyes and the bruises and the face stumps and him degrading you and talking about you. You just want to get past that so you can be happy again. The situation I was in, somebody told me that since you began to talk on YouTube, that's why he's not taking care of his child, because you're running your mouth on YouTube. No, that's not why he's not taking care of his child. It's about image to him. Not only have I found my light and I'm letting my light shine, I found a voice. I found my voice in this world, and the world will be televised. That's what he don't like. That I'm able to tell my side of. He doesn't like that because I'm able to tell what's going on, what happened. They don't like when you're exposing them. When you're exposing them, they don't like that. It's like you exposing a DL man. They will kill you. They will hurt you to keep that secret because they want to control the narrative. So it's like, oh, that bitch not only found her light and letting her light shine, she also found a voice. She has a YouTube page. She's able to talk about it and to help heal and aid somebody that went to domestic violence too. She's healing people. She's helping people. She's giving other people the knowledge and the tools to find out what's going on, because the situation I was in, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was that little bird getting abused by everybody. Him, his mother, his little sister come over there, she abusing me too. The other sister come over there, she abusing me too. I was just like a play toy to them. The mother following me, the sister following me. They hear my footsteps coming down them steps. Oh, she come. Get ready. This is our clown for today. We can play with her and control her emotions. If I go down to a neighbor house and sit on the porch with the neighbor, here they come. They walking down to the neighbor. They showing their ass in front of the neighbor's house. And the neighbors say, man, I don't know, Angie, how you is even dealing with this. How you even coping with this? They didn't give no fucks. They will follow me up the street, down the street, around the corner, next door. Where is she? We gotta that's our punching bag. I was their punching bag. Everybody. And he didn't take up for me because he did it in front of them to set an example. This is how you treat her. And there's nothing she can do about it because she has no family, nowhere to go. And they voice that. She belongs to us. Her family is dead. We can do her and treat her how the fuck we want to, and can't no neighbor, no police, nobody do nothing about it, because she ain't going nowhere, because I take care of her, I spoil her, and she ain't never going nowhere. So all of us can take turns and abuse Angela, and she's gonna take it. See, she ain't going nowhere. So ain't no use to even her on your porch crying about it. Cause you got to come on back in the house. And when I came back in the house, I got talked about like I was the problem. Angie, you're the problem. You running down the street telling the neighbors how we treat you. It ain't their business. Well, it is their business. Cause it ain't right. Until I learn when they open up that cage, Angie, fly and fly free. Go on about your business. Go. Don't stay here. You look like a fool because what you're saying and what they're saying is conflicting. They're saying Angela is saying all this stuff, but yet she still stays. It can't be that bad. It can't be that bad because she still stands. Well, it was that bad because everybody took a turn. I had to fight 30 and 40 women out of my baby daddy's family. 30 and 40 women. So that means everybody got to go around of me picking on me, picking fights on with me, bullying me, gang stalking me, monitoring spirit me. And he laid the lick down. He did it in front of him, and he said, this is how you get her in her emotions. She's gonna respond. And then I learned not to respond. I learned to ignore their ass. And they try harder, and they try harder, and they push, and they shove. Until the neighbors start telling me, Angie, don't say no. They brought their ass down to the neighbor's house in front of the neighbors. Like, what the fuck y'all gonna do about it? She mad and stood in front of the neighbor's house and act fucking crazy over and over again. And the only thing the neighbors could do is say, Angie, don't say nothing. Ignore them. Man, it got so crazy that motherfuckers start following me, taking pictures. They just wanted to know where the fuck I was going. So it's like they wouldn't let up. All night long, the mama would talk loud and stomp and talk loud all night long because you know why? She wanted me to be sleep deprived, me to have a lack of sleep so I can be angry and lash out and lose concentration and lose focus on what I had going on. So when she came out there and act crazy, it'd be easy for me to lose control because I barely had any sleep from her walking the floors and talking, and the motherfucking drywall was just as cheap and thin. So she can hear everything, I can hear everything, word from motherfucking word. It was set up like that on purpose to drive me stir crazy. But see, it didn't work because I still worked on myself and I found my purpose. My purpose is to talk about what I went through so maybe I can help and heal somebody else. And then they don't like that I got a YouTube page because whatever the fuck they were up to, I blew the whistle on that shit. Oh man, we can't follow out our plan now because she on YouTube. She got a page. She making content. So we can't off the bitch knowing we got a $300,000 policy on Angie. She running her motherfucking mouth, so anything happen to her, man, it's gonna come back on us. So now they done moved on to getting Samaje and plotting on Samaje because he know he got autism. So when they do get him, they gonna set up an accident. Oh, he ran in the street. Oh, I had my other kids. I was trying to take care of my girlfriend kids. I was trying to watch my girlfriend kids, and Samaje made a mistake and ran in the street. See, they done moved on to him and probably got a motherfucking life insurance policy on him and plotting on to get him. That's why they not taking care of him, but they plotting to get him in the grips because that's gonna be their payday. Samaje gonna be their payday, and they gonna blame it on the autism and blame it on he trying to take care of old girl kids too. So he really couldn't watch Samaje because he had his girlfriend kids. So, and Samaje ran in the street, and Samaje fell, and Samaje did this. So they trying to get, if somebody can't get your ass, they'll get the next best thing to you with this Samaje. See what it is? They hoping and praying and wishing that I get tired, I get weary, and I can't deal with Samaje. That bitch gonna come. She gonna snap. She gonna need a break. She gonna need a break. She gonna need some help. They waiting on that. They waiting on that portion. They waiting on that aspect until I say, I be like the other dumb bitch and drop my baby off on the doorstep. They gonna be like, we got her. She just needed a little bit of air from Samaje, and she came and dropped them off on the doorstep. See, that's when I be in the real custody battle. If I get tired for 1 second of taking care of Samaje, if I just need a little air and I say, you know what? Let me go ahead and drop you off to your father. See, I won't get my son back then. That's what they banking on. I ain't going to give her no money. I'm going to let her struggle. I'm going to let her run her mouth because it's coming. Soon as she get tired and she drops Samaje off on my doorstep, I got her. We got her. We not giving them back. Then I'll be in a custody battle. It'll be, the table's been turned. But let me tell you something, baby. God will never walk you to something and don't walk you through it. And on my journey, it's been other people that has put in place for me to depend on, to call upon, to help me, to understand, to redirect, for me to get up and through what I'm going through. So don't bank on me running to you to put my son in that toxic ass relationship, with you guys, because it ain't gonna happen. That's what you call sacrificing. I'ma sacrifice what I can for my son. Because you feel like you broke the other dumb bride and you conditioned her. And I saw it. I was there many a days. She done left her baby in 5 feet of snow in a car seat, and you had to go down there and bring your baby up soaking wet because the mama then dropped the baby off. So y'all wanted me to see that because y'all thought that was the answer, and y'all thought when I got overwhelmed and overstressed and stress out, y'all conditioned my mind to think that's what I'ma do when I can't take it no more. Put my baby on somebody's doorstep and ride off and leave them. I wouldn't dare. My right hand to God, I wouldn't dare. No matter how hard the autism gets, no matter how hard the ADHD hit my son and hit me, I will never put him on your doorstep and drive off. It's not that serious. And put my son in the hands of some toxic devils and fucking demons, because that'll be y'all answer. That'll be y'all winning. We know she needs out. We just waiting on it. We banking on. No, I'm not. Because I know how to raise him. I know how to instill morals in him. Even though he can't talk, he know right from wrong. See what I'm saying? Has empathy. He has sympathy because I taught him that. My son can look in my eyes and see, oh man, I'm being a little bit too much for my mama to handle.